Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a little bit of a break from Terraria and going into the 25th, something like that, episode of Slay the Spire, which is currently by far the longest series on the channel. And today I'm going the silent because I want to be known as the Shiv King. I'll take a no. I'll transform 2 cards. The other options were kind of trash. And I got 2 rares, which is interesting. 1000 Cuts and Phantasmal Killer. Both not really that great, if you ask me. But they are still rare cards. So this is going to be interesting, if nothing else. I'll actually play Phantasmal Killer here because I will be able to block everything. And then the double damage will get lethal. Nice. Just about. And then let's turn that down a little bit. That seems a bit loud. Don't really know what the deck is going to be yet. But for now, let's just take a slice. And then let's transform the Phantasmal Killer. Grand Finale. Interesting. Get the 1000 Cuts up. The problem with the cards that we got is that they're both 2 energy. So with only 3 energy total, it is a bit hard to get them off. I will take a Noxious Fumes. So really we're ready for about any deck we could take. We have Noxious Fumes if we want a Poison deck, Grand Finale if we want to draw a discard deck, 1000 Cuts if we want a Shiv deck. It's all over the place. Let's take... Starting to come out with 1 a week. Not the best. Definitely not the best. Let's get the Noxious... let's get the... Thank you, the Noxious Fumes out. And then... take out the Spike Slime. The week is a pain. That's for sure. So, that relic is going to be very annoying. Grand Finale almost working there. We drew just a bit too many cards. And that's going to be lethal. I will take Prepared here. Open us more up to a draw discard deck. And then let's get the Noxious Fumes up. And Skill Potion. Let's get an outmaneuver. Go to the next turn, and then we'll have to wake him up this turn. So let's use 1000 Cuts, and that's an awful wake up, but oh well. Let's use Prepared. We can drop the Parasite. This fight does not look like it's going to go very well. Sadly, we cannot get the Grand Finale off, because you never can. Getting the outmaneuver up, hopefully that'll help a little bit next turn. Once again, we cannot get the Grand Finale up. Let's drop the Defend here, so we can get a Neutralize and then Defender. Or Survivor. I keep getting that name wrong recently, and I don't know why. And the reason I was playing those Defends is so the 1000 Cuts can get some damage in. Mango is going to be a bit helpful. I'll take Bane. And another Noxious Fumes. And then might as well take some Fruit Juice. get some max HP going. So right now it looks like it's going to be a bit of a poison deck. So let's get another Noxious Fumes up, hit you again, and then defend. I'm gonna try and get my money back from the looter, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Since this deck right now is pretty trash. Oh, it turns out it looks like we will be getting our money back, which is always very nice. The Noxious Fumes is pretty nice. Ink Bottle, not the best relic ever, but it's not bad. And then we can get Noxious Fumes up. And then we can take on another elite, hopefully get a better relic than Mango, which is the one we got from the other elite. Let's get the 1,000 cuts up. It's a power, so he won't gain strength from it. Noxious Fumes is the same. We are getting dangerously low on health here. And it looks like we might die. Nope. Just about getting lethal there. And then I guess we can get After Image. For whatever reason. Get the 1,000 cuts up, neutralize, strike, strike, and then prepared for the extra 1 damage from the 1,000 cuts. Play the After Image first. Always a good idea. Ow, that hurt. Now at this point, I'm going to try to just stall to get the regen to give me a little bit more health. So just defend, although it didn't really matter in the end. And then get some footwork, why not? Looks like it's a power deck right now. Very weird. You usually don't have power decks with Silent. Somehow blocking everything there. Getting him low. Getting one of them low. Although I do want to get both of them low at around the same time so that it doesn't give me the vulnerable. And there we go, perfect. But we are still pretty low on health here, so let's rest up. Get up to 59, not that great. But against this opponent, it shouldn't be too bad. Sadly, we are drawing all of our powers at the first turn, which is very bad. Almost blocking his big hit. We can get the footwork up. And then just barely not being able to turn him for the second hit. And still not being able to get Grand Finale up. Always nice. One card away from it though, that was very close. Big rips. We will be able to get a couple of hits in. Thankfully the footwork and the dexterity from it is helping out a lot. Let's go for the extra damage. We can still defend everything. And I could have gotten the grand finale there, but I accidentally played a card which activated Ink Bottle, which made us draw a card, and we couldn't play it. Big F. So he's prepared. Try and get something going. Okay, getting some good damage through and still blocking everything. Always nice. And the poison will finish him off. The Noxious Fumes is a big help. 1,000 cuts. Sure, why not? Okay, Snackawai. You do have a couple of high-cost cards in the deck, but I can't afford to take Snackawai. I have to take Slaver Scholar. But since we didn't get an energy relic from that, we lost. There is no way we can win. We have a very high-cost deck. Well, it's not overall high cost, but it's a high cost to... Actually, I'm just going to use the Smoke Bomb here. It's a high cost to get going. So it can be good against bosses, but against regular opponents, it's pretty bad. Because it takes a while and has a high cost to get going. As I've said about 50 times at this point. Footwork. Trying to knock one out of the sky here, and it works. Sweet. This fight shouldn't be too bad. The 1,000 cuts should just wreck them. And now we have another 1,000 cuts. But that sadly did drain all of our energy, which is the big problem with the deck right now, is that I can get the powers up, but the problem is it's going to drain all of my energy that turn to do it. And I will get rid of the Parasite here. It's going to get rid of all of my strength that turned, or all of my energy that turned to do it, so then I can't get any other cards up. Which is a real pain. I'll upgrade Noxious Fumes here so we have more consistent damage. And then if we get Ancient One, even if we make it that far, which I don't think we will, if we get Ancient One, then we're completely screwed. Because Ancient One gets buffed whenever you play power cards. Sadly, still not being able to get Grand Finale up. And again, forgot about Ink Bottle. Let's use Prepare, try and draw... No, that's not what I wanted to draw. I wanted to draw some more defense against the big attack, but sadly, not gonna happen. And there we go. Lethal. Barely making out of that fight. So this is going to be interesting, the Snecko. Got the after image up already. So far, so good. And this turn, I am screwed. Because he's hitting me with something big, and I have nothing to defend with. And again. Damn. Yup, I am dead. I just got absolutely dicked over by Snecko. And that's why I will never take Snecko Eye. Unless pretty much every single card in my deck is 3 cost. Because almost always you will get, your cards will get more expensive. And it will kill you. But, let's go back in. Let's go, use Ironclad. Try and get a win, another win with Ironclad. For a 13th win or something with Ironclad. Don't judge me. Calipers. Great. Essentially useless unless we go with a defense deck. Sweet. Not getting very lucky today. Definitely not getting very lucky. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit salty. I guess we can take power through. Since I'm gonna try and make this a defense deck, so power through wouldn't be too bad, especially if we get a True Grit to go with it. But problem is now it just gets a lot of cards in your deck. Like, a lot of cards in your deck. Every time you play power through, it adds 2 cards. Which is a big yikes. So you need a lot of exhaust in order to manage it. But sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good to add more cards, and it adds them to your hand, not to your deck. And I will actually take this relic, because it's a very nice relic. Yeah, since it adds it to your hand and not to your deck, it can actually be pretty useful. Because if you have something that exhausts in your hand, you can you have things to exhaust. I shouldn't have played that defend there. You have things to exhaust in your hand now, which have no consequence if you exhaust them. Let's take a Shrug It Off, and then here we can upgrade. Let's upgrade Shrug It Off. It's gonna be a defense deck, right? Might as well get Shrug It Off upgraded. Shrug It Off is one of my favorite cards. It's a very nice card. Ow. Jeez, the pain. I hate the pain. I think it is worth it for the Warped Tongs because you can get rid of the pain. But it's still pretty harsh. It's one of the worst curses to get. I did not play those cards correctly. Should have striked you so I could bash the other one. You know what? It's not even worth it to play the extra card. I can get lethal next turn. Yeah. Have 1 extra health at the end of it. True Grit. There we go. That's a good card. It can go with the, there we go. Now we can get the pain out of the deck. But it can go with the Power Through. Is it Power Through? Yes, power through, so that you can get the 2 wounds in your hand and then use the True Grit to exhaust one of them. I'm not going to take Golden Idol. Yeah, I'll just... no, I'll power through. Don't want to take the damage. And since we have a True Grit in the deck, it shouldn't be too bad. There we go. Still, though, we haven't gotten an Entrench or a... ouch, but Frozen Egg, not bad. We haven't gotten an Entrench or a Barricade or a Body Slam yet. So I am very worried that this is not going to turn out very well. Still nothing. Very scared at this point. Upgrade the True Grit so we can choose what to exhaust. Let's play the Distilled Chaos. It's gonna play the Bash for free, which isn't bad. Yikes! That is not good at all. Very not good. Ow. As soon as we need them, we don't draw any attack cards. Yeah. I will also drink the Heart of Iron. Almost changing the Spiked Slime there. Very close. I'll use the power through here so that we don't take damage. Again, since we have the True Grit, it shouldn't be too bad. The Heart of Iron is definitely helping. Just defend everything. Get some cards burned. Bit of a weird fight here. Yeah. Right now we really just need the Body Slam if we're going to make a good deck. Otherwise we don't have enough damage. I guess I can take the feed. Wouldn't be too bad. Fuck it, Astrolabe. Let's see what you got. You, and you. Wow, absolute trash. Not really. Inflame plus, not bad. Rage plus, pretty bad. Carnage plus, pretty damn awful. Should have just taken Philosopher's Stone. I don't know why I didn't. Let's get the Carnage out. 31 damage ain't bad. Rage. And I'll burn the defend, I guess. The extra 3 strength, I'll admit, is actually pretty good. And the Carnage is coming in helpful. Okay, we can get an Entrench from... There we go, Body Slam. I would rather get the Body Slam before the Entrench. And then Body Slam you. I really do need to get the Body Slam upgraded though. Body Slam is not the greatest card unless you get it upgraded. Let's get Rage up. Carnage. Get you out. Nice. Down to one enemy. And a whole lot of fuck all in that hand. Damn. Just about not enough energy there. Actually, I will take Flame Barrier. It's a good card. Getting Flame up. Get Rage up, might as well. And I'll hit the bird. Might as well slap the bird. Get the Flame Barrier to absolutely obliterate the bird. And might as well just shrug it off, why not? The bird dies. I actually need to slap it one more time. Or two more times. Jeez. Sure, that works. Body Slam when I don't have any block. Makes sense to me. Let's defend. You get the Rage up. Strike, then Body Slam. Get Flame Barrier. No, not again. Flame Barrier, there we go. And then Strike. Just try and get the most damage out as we possibly can. And you're getting weakened. I am not taking that much damage. And now the entire deck is Daze. Yay. But I still get the feed off. Hell yeah. Ooh, Entropic Brew. I do like Entropic Brew. Let's take another Body Slam. I'm gonna try and hit up this rest site. Get the Flame Barrier up so you take some damage. I use the Gambler's Brew here, might as well, and it's definitely not an excuse to get the Entropic Brew up. Nope, not at all. Carnage, very nice. And Flame Barrier. And then we should have lethal pretty soon. Or from the Flame Barrier, that works too. And now we can upgrade the Body Slam, which will make everything a lot easier. Sure, let's go for bites. Why not? This deck is a mess anyway. And Flame, yes. Bite and feed, and I know the feed doesn't work, but just trying to get him out of the way. Are you attacking? No, you're not. Very good. And then bite him. Let's Flame Barrier, so then we can Body Slam you, and then we can bite you. Very nice. And then that's gonna hurt, so bite you, and then defend, and Weak Potion. So we still take 9 damage, or 11 damage, sorry, but it's 11 damage and not 75. Because I honestly don't want to die yet. And then we can get the Rage up, Bite, Defend. I would use the True Grit, but I don't have anything to True Grit. And then we can get a good old Body Slam in. Let's get a Flame Barrier up, and then Body Slam you to death. And then you get less strength. And then I can eat you. We're not really keeping up with the summons, though. Saying that, that will help. And I have to use the fire potion at this point. And also, we drew all of the defense as soon as we don't need the defense. Yay! So now we're gonna die. Very fun. Jeez. Very unlucky today. Very, very unlucky today. Matryoshka, helping a lot. And sure, owner, bet. Wow, I lost the bet. How surprising. Let's flame barrier and then get a 23 damage body slam. Seems pretty nice. And then once again, draw all my defense as soon as I don't need it. Very fun. Let's defend, power through so we can get a good old body slam in there. And defend everything. But that's not really a priority now, is it? Not dying? Nah. Let's defend here. So we don't take a bunch of damage. I'm trying to just get as many bites off as I can in order to regen a little bit of health. It is kind of working. Not a ton, though. Yeah. Not a ton. Yeah, not even gonna try and go for the feed there. And, of course, drawing the flame barrier when I don't need it. Very nice, very nice. Let's get the inflame up. Armaments, the body slam, sure. Body slam and bite for the lethal, and I forgot to play the card. I keep forgetting about things like that. Now we can play the flame barrier, and we can just about defend everything. Huh, take that, 3 damage. Whole lot. Actually. Well, the bite will only do 11, which will leave him at 1 health, so I can get the bite and the feed off. Big brain. And now we can finally get the entrench that we've been waiting for 3 years. And, of course, I draw all of my defense cards the turn that I don't need defense. Again. Here, let's do that. Armaments, something. Bite, and then body slam. And then take some damage. Use rage here. Get the inflame up. And let's get power through up and body slam again. And then we can burn one of the wounds. Very nice. I remembered Gremlin Horn. Just about. And drawing no defense there. Very not nice. And then we can power through entrench and then body slam. For 33 damage. Let's do flame barrier, armaments, rage, and then another body slam. And then Wow, very nice draws. Burn the rage. Don't really need it. And still getting the feed off. Hell yeah. Shop. Anything I can get in here? I might want to remove... Well, probably should get membership card before I do anything. I want to remove the rage, though. Let's get membership card, remove the rage. And then anything else I want. Feel no pain wouldn't be bad with the True Grit. So let's get Feel No Pain. And I don't think we have any cards that actually exhaust in the deck. No, so Exhume would be useless. Except maybe for Carnage. But no, that's okay. I can get an attack potion though. And I could get Purity. Purity simply for the defense. And then let's upgrade Entrench. Because Purity is 4 cards exhausting. Which if I have Feel No Pain up, that would be 16 block. For free. So, pretty nice. Now let's get... Yeah, now that we have Inflame up, let's get the attack potion up. Pretty trash. Let's go Hemokinesis, or Hemokinesis, or whatever you want to call it. And then we can bite him a couple times. Perfect. Let's get Feel No Pain up. Let's armaments the Body Slam. Then we can defend and then Body Slam. And I'm not going to Purity. I'm going to wait for a good hand for the Purity. And I'm not going to power through right here, because I want to keep the power through, so that we can get Purity and power through with the same hand, so then we can burn a bunch of stuff that is okay to burn, and then everything will be okay in the world, and then we'll win everything. Seems like a plan. Armaments, shrug it off, Entrench, and then Body Slam for 26. Very nice. Calipers, I don't think... Well, Calipers has activated once, and it was of absolutely no help. So far, coming in very useful. Let's get the Defend up, Bite, Body Slam. All we can really do at the moment. There we go. Now we can get the power through up, so now we have things to burn. Shrug it off, Entrench, and Body Slam. There we go, power through, so then we can Purity you, and you. Gain a bunch of block, and then bite twice. That was the entire strat. Right there. Still keeping the feed. More because it hurts to play it and not get it activated than to keep it and try and get it activated. Let's get Defend up and then get up to 70 defense, because why not? We're gonna need all of it. Let's True Grit the wound. Body Slam, bite. Nice. There we go. That time Calipers helped. Shrug it off. Let's True Grit one of the bites, and then we can get a big old Body Slam in. Oh no, 27 by 2. That does not look very nice at all. Yup, we're gonna take a lot of damage here. 30. I'm screwed. I'm still keeping feed. The dream is still alive. And oh my god, that's a big hit. And we're dead. Yeah. Just... Part of that loss was me being bad. Part of it was me making a bad deck. But most of it was, with those two games, was very, very bad luck. But on that sad note, that's going to be it from me for today. I decided to play Slay the Spire today. Really didn't know what I was going to play, so I just decided to play Slay the Spire. I didn't want to make a Terraria video, because I didn't want 3 in a row. Slay the Spire, you can do that, because it is my channel. Terraria, not that much. And Horus Heresy Legions, I'm still a bit scared to play, and I'm beginning to not be too big of a fan of the game. Let's see what other games I have. I could play City Skyline. I could load that game back up after a while. I could have played Magic the Gathering Arena, but same with Horus Heresy Legions, it's getting a little bit annoying with with those games. Because it seems to be whatever deck you have is really what wins. If you have a bad deck, you're going to lose. If you have a good deck, you're going to win. It's a bit annoying, if you ask me. And then, my last idea was Minecraft. And I don't know how that would do on the channel. Because I'm a fan of the game, I will admit it, I am a fan of the game, and I would love to upload some modded Minecraft, but I don't know if any of you guys would like to see that. So please, leave your suggestions in the comments of games you would like me to play other than the dating sim. I'm not going back to that no matter how much you ask. And, yeah. So that's going to be it for today's video. And I'll see you tomorrow. And I might upload Terraria tomorrow, I don't know. I am having a lot of fun in that game recently. The first time I played through, I wasn't a big fan of the game because it seemed like a lot of grinding. I think I was just playing the game incorrectly, because this time I'm going through and it's a lot of fun. It doesn't feel like nearly as much grinding, it feels like more adventure-y, it feels like I'm making a lot more progress. It's just a ton of fun. So, tell me what you want me to play, and I might play it. But anyway, stay tuned tomorrow for probably a Terraria video. Or maybe City Skylines, I might load that game back up. But, anyway, goodbye for now.